Welcome to Michu Media, where we discuss African stories from the birthplace of Pan-Africanism spirit, Ethiopia. And it showcases the black man is capable of victory. Here today, I am with my brothers from the continent.
My name is Jinjin.
Hakim. I am from Somaliland.
The Oromo people were using the Gada system, which is a democratic and people elect their leaders.
When we're talking about Somalia, the first thing we're talking about is the name. So and Malia.
If you don't order it with banana, there is something wrong with your order. They will say things like that. Firfir. You know, firfir, sigar firfir. Yeah. It's my favorite food in Ethiopia.
If you put 5 beefs together like Somalia Anjara, it can be one Anjara, Somalia, Ethiopia, Anjara.
You might want to see African Union headquarters in Addis Ababa. They don't want to say yes and they don't want to say no. They just put you in the middle there like maybe.
What's your vision of Africa? What do you aspire to see in Africa?
When I think about when I see the potential and the youth in Ethiopia, and when I think about the potential and the youth in Somalia, the only thing I think about is if these people just come together, the only thing that they are missing is these two people just to come together.
One country can have collaboration with the continent. It's an appreciable thing. And then when I see all African leaders who are standing in the parliamentary of Italy, we don't need only to change the place. We need to change the ideas.
What's your vision of Africa?
Yeah, as an African, we don't need approval that we are Africans. We don't need approval whether from Europe, from American, South American, Russia, or another place. We don't need any approval. When we utilize what we have, it's easy to achieve the Africa we want. The Ethiopian is doubling Belgium twice. That budget alone can make another Jimmy University. And in 1 year or in less than 6 months, the meeting can go on. Today there's a meeting, Russia African Summit, Italy African Summit, Belgium African Summit, US African Summit. Israel is having Israel African Summit. What are we trying to do? And an African country, we really need to wake up. This should be an important call. Okay, the problem in Sudan will not be solved by the European Union or by any other union or by moving to European countries each and every now and then. We need to sit down on African, what is the problem? Okay, there should be African problem for African solutions. A good example, Ethiopia is now having a dam that is going to produce 600 megawatt. Okay, so that 600 megawatt, the Ethiopia will not consume it alone. If Ethiopia is producing power, South Sudan should take power from Ethiopia, Uganda should take power from Ethiopia, Sudan should take power from Ethiopia, Somalia and Somaliland also should take power from Ethiopia. We need to know that we should work toward the Africa we want. And to work toward the Africa we want, I know that you are my brother. So why should I complicate life for you? Okay? Because what we are going to do tomorrow, next tomorrow, is for African benefit. We need to utilize the resources we have in African.
One day, I would like to see the people who are coming all the way from borders and from the continent and run to be in Africa one single moment and to live here. And the passport of Africans and African countries to be the highest and the most valuable passport of the world.
That the future of Africa is bright, and hearing all these testimonials from the youth is very great.